Hi everyone, Linda from Let's Talk Prepping. And let's talk tonight about your health, your privacy, and your life. Let's just do a quick recap, make this a really quick video for you about those three things. I want to go over here and look at about all these horses that are dropping dead at Churchill Downs and getting sick. And this is from Mark Crispin Miller at Substack.com. And these horses have been wearing this wireless monitor. And when you put it on them, it's this little picture right here. It looks like this. And they have to wear it whenever they're at Churchill Downs. And it monitors, look at this, 2,400 times per second. Per second. 2,400 times per second. That means they're sending 2,400 pulses of radioactive radio frequency radiation every second through the body of the horse. And it contains a GPS component, and the horses all have an RFID chip implanted in their left side. And this ensures the chip also emits radiation through the race. And every horse, because they wear horseshoes made of aluminum. You know, I don't know anything about horses, but I was kind of surprised at that. I guess I thought they might have been steel or iron or something, but aluminum. And that's one of the best conductors. So what's happening now is this radiation is being absorbed through the horses, re-radiated by the four shoes. Each horse carries 6 continuously radiating antennas throughout each race. And they're in close proximity to each other. And they started dying in April 2023 during the races, or they're suffering severe injuries during the races that they had to be euthanized. And the Churchill Downs are panicked because the horse racing there have died in much larger numbers. There was 1.25 deaths occurred for every 1,000 horses before. Now it's 12 for every 1,600. That's an 8-fold increase. And they've checked every part of the racing grounds and found no change. But they have the same blind spot as the rest of society. They treat wireless devices and the radiation they emit as if they do not exist. So this horse died from no apparent reason, no drugs in the system, no poison. One other flipped and broke his neck. But as we go down here a little bit further, it was interesting what the veterinarians have been seeing. The horses are jumpy and nervous. They all seem to have sore feet. And the horses that have traveled in trailers for years are losing their balance. A blacksmith gave evidence during the hearing that on the effects of radio waves on horses' feet, the aluminum conducts electricity and their feet had changed shape, had huge cracks where the nails went, and were very sensitive inside. And they've been seeing infections like they've never seen before. So how does this affect you? Why am I telling you about horses dying? Well, they've all got these wireless devices. And I know a lot of people are wearing all kinds of wireless devices now. And if you go over here, and this is from shieldourbody.com, and it's about what are the health risks of 5G. And if you look at this, the 5G connected devices can, besides causing cancer, all of these symptoms, nausea, hair loss, swelling, low energy, appetite loss, bone marrow damage, depression, organ damage, confusion, infections. And the skin amplifies the 5G risk, attacks our nervous systems, including our brains. And we've got 5G all over the place now, and they're really promoting it. And then if you look over here at the National Institute for Health, PubMed, adverse health effects of 5G mobile networking technology under real-life conditions. And the article states that they present evidence that nascent 5G mobile networking technology will affect not only the skin and eyes, as commonly believed, but will have adverse systemic effects as well. So that's our health. Oh, and there's one more thing about health. I didn't realize this. This is from Breitbart, Breitbart.com. Robert F. Kennedy Jr. Border crossers destroying farmland, threatening the U.S. food supply. Well, we have so many threats to the food supply. I was kind of surprised at this one. And the illegal immigration is threatening the nation's food supply as border crossers destroy crops on farms along the border. So he met with local farmers, and they provide 90% of the green leafy vegetables like iceberg lettuce, arugula, spinach, and broccoli to the American tables between November and April. And what happens is all of these migrants walking across the fields, and they're defecating in the irrigation canals, and they threaten the safety of the food supply. One neighbor had to plow 88 acres of broccoli and personally absorb the $10K per acre cost after migrants tainted the irrigation water. I just had never thought about this before or even heard about it, but it's another example of how they don't care about our food supply anymore, and they're pretty much doing everything they can to destroy it. So they're going to let the illegals come in and do whatever they can. So that was interesting. So that's a little bit about our health. And then our privacy. Our privacy, and this is probably our privacy and our health here. This is by leohohmann.com. HOHMANN, leohohmann.com. Mark of the Beast 666. WHO, World Health Organization, makes bombshell announcement launching Digital Health Certificate Network. So this is your privacy and your health. And it's coming. They're going to have a digital health certificate. And they're proud, the WHO is proud to launch the Global Digital Health Certificate Network. And it's under the guise of our health, with regular health checks required in order to function in society. Those who don't submit will be singled out as enemies of the system and a danger to humanity. And here's a video that he discusses it. And it's all being done to help people move around during the next pandemic, which sounds like it has already been scheduled. And you can bet there's going to be another pandemic. Whether it's planned or not, there's one coming. And when it comes, they're going to try to initiate all of these digital health certificates and chips and everything else. This is a global public good, and that's how they're going to push it. And they're going to be pushing it so much, people are going to believe it. After they get it going, they're going to expand this infrastructure by incorporating other uses, such as digitized international certificate of vaccination, routine immunization cards, and international patient summaries. It may start in Europe, but it's meant for the whole world. And we know Biden is on board with the WHO, and they're promoting it as better health for all, and you know that's not true. And here's that leohohmann.com, just so you get his name right. So this is going to be your health and your privacy. You won't have any privacy when this is going on. And then if we want to look here at reclaimthenet.com, this is reclaimthenet.com, or .org, sorry. Google develops technology that can detect people in photos without seeing their face. So what they can do is now, if they have a side view or even a back view of you, they can tell who it is. Now, we have so many cameras and just about everywhere. You're under surveillance all the time. So even if you could hide your face somehow, now they're trying to detect you from other methods. And they're 80 to 85% accurate in identifying people looking away in a photo. And they're going to use other signals, aside from appearance of someone's head, like similarities with other photos, clothes, and metadata. So your privacy is just being eroded all the time. Every single time you look, there's something new that they're taking away. So we're over here at Breitbart.com, and Donald Trump Jr. says we're living in a third world banana republic, and it's so true. We have a two-tier system of criminal justice. Those elites, those in power, the Democrats, the liberals, they don't have to worry about anything. But let's go after the ones that are against us. Let's overthrow our opponents. Let's throw them in jail. And it's just getting to be not only because of the criminal justice system, but there's so many other reasons we're living in a third world country. Inflation, food shortages, homelessness, everything else you can think of. So that's about it for today. I wanted to talk about your health, your privacy, and your life, how you're being affected by what's going on in the world. If you have any comments, let us know below. And thanks for watching, and please subscribe.